everybody, and welcome back to David Christopher's. We are so excited today because you're doing your first tree of the season. Not really, but the first video tree of the season.
Right, yeah. First video tree of the season. I've got a lot to do and a very short time to finish it, just because I've been helping in the warehouse for a few months now, and it's October, so it's time to get the retail store started.
So we're going to jump right in today. This is our holiday sage theme. If you've been watching along with us, you know that in the description you're going to find a link to all the items that we use in this collection today, and that way that makes shopping super easy and super simple for you, and we hope you enjoy.
So this is a 7.5 foot grand spruce. It's our tree that we designed, that's got lots of nice gaps in the tree, in the branches, so we can put some really big ornaments, and then it's got these long tips that stick out so we can hang some of our ornaments out from the tree. You can really put a lot of ornaments on this tree, and it's 7.5 feet, but it's up on top of a table that's probably 38 inches tall. So it's going to appear a lot larger than that just because we've got it on a table, but that works really well for our retail store to be able to merchandise around the table, around the tree a little bit easier, but it's going to be quite large when we get done with it. So what we've got is we're going to have a lot of a mixture of sage greens, golds, a little bit of platinum, and a lot of kind of natural metallic elements mixed into it. Berries, that kind of thing. We're going to go in with some of this Norfolk pine, this Fresh Touch Norfolk pine that has the berries and the little cones, and just add this on top of our gold just to break up the gold a little bit, because we want the gold, but we want it to kind of shine through as an accent. Now I've got a few small metallic brushed gold pinecone balls to add to our tree. So got quite a few different sizes, a little bit large, you know, we'll add a few different sizes.
Going in with the big one?
Going in with the big one. Usually use the biggest ones toward the lower part of the tree.
So you have sort of the smaller and mid-sized ones.
Yeah, usually the higher up I go, I'll use the smaller sizes.
Makes sense.
And now we've got a few of these more mossy matte green textured balls that have this kind of a rough texture with a smooth band in the middle. We're going to be adding in. And now we've got these beautiful little felt pine cones. They've just got little tabs of felt added to make these nice pine cones. We've got two sizes, and we're going to be using both of those sizes. And instead of letting them hang like a normal ornament, we're going to be adding these together and then allowing these to kind of work like a real pine cone, where they would more angle up and out to the sides. Like that. Now we're going to be using some of our metallic gold finished berries that have this platinum silver glitter on them. So we're going to add just a little bit of that silver in. It's going to be primarily gold, but just a little bit of that silver dusting will help brighten it up a little bit. Now we're on to our platinum metallic tea leaf spray. So we're going to add a little bit of this in, and then we're going to layer some more green and gold on top of it so we don't get too much of that silvery color coming out. But we do want to get a little bit of that into the tree. So we're going to stick that in a little deeper and put a little bit on top of it just so we have a hint of it showing through. At this point, we're going to be adding our earthen pearl finish mercury ornaments. These sold out really early last year, and I'm really glad we just got these back in because this finish is really unusual, but it's really a very, very beautiful finish for if you're trying to add some of that earthy color with just a little bit of metallic pearl gray finish to it. Now we need more pine cones, so we're adding this champagne frosted spray by 2 just to give us a little bit of that mixed silver and gold, a little bit of frost in it.
I love these.
We have a ton of new watercolor finished balls. They've got this like great little, like it's, I'm not exactly sure how they mix that in there and get it to, I think they put it in and then kind of roll it around, and then I don't know how they get all the gold, because we have like 6 different colors, 2 sizes. The colors and finishes do vary a little bit. I mean, they're all smooth because it's all done on the inside of the glass. So, but as you can tell, like this one's a little darker, this one's a little lighter. Some of them will vary a little bit, but that all creates that very unique feature that they have and makes them seem a little less mass-produced.
Yeah, they remind me of the ornaments that the glass blowing ornaments that we did in Mentone with our kids one time. That's what they make me think of.
Finger stick. Yeah. They do kind of remind me of that. We're going to add our dark gold iced out magnolias. So those are going to work really well just to make that a little bit more of that gold pop, but they also have just a little bit of a flake of platinum on them, so it's going to work well with that also. And now for one of our close to final touches, we're going to be using this metallic gold pine that has glitter just on the tips. So if you are like me and you don't like a ton of glitter, but it's nice to see some in the lights, this is a good option for a tree because we've got just a little bit of glitter here on this, little bit of frost on the pine cones, a little bit on this metallic berry ball. Most everything else is metallic finished and very earthy. It's not super glittery. So if you like that look, this may be a good option for you. We have a lot of ball shapes on our tree so far. We've got a lot of different sized balls, and now we're going to add this ombre beaded finial that's a blown glass, and it's got great color for this tree, but it'll also help us break up some of that just the orb shapes on the tree so far. Or if you like that, you could keep it just like that and not add these. I think our last item we're going to be adding are these hammered metal stars. Those are kind of a metallic bronze finish. It's gold, but it's like it's antique gold. Let's say antique gold, not metallic bronze. So, but these are going to really look good with all of our metallic elements that are on the tree, and they're not super shiny, so they'll work really well with that as well. And they're going to add a different shape apart from all of our orb shapes that we talked about earlier. we're going to add our, this is kind of like leaves that have been tufted, little spots into the tree skirt, but that two-tone green mix should work really well. It's got this white, like a faux Dupioni base, and then it's got all that green added to it. A little bit heavy with all that felt fabric added to it, so a little more difficult on the table base, but should look really good with all the extra green added to it.